Hello team, just a quick demo video on how to check your reports in Xero if you are wanting to see if you qualify for the wage subsidy, which is due to drop right now. It's 9 a.m. Friday morning. Right, so in your Xero account, if you go through to accounting tab and click on reports. Wait for that to load. Once you get into reports, go to your profit and loss. So this is, I'm just in the Xero demo company, so there's not a huge amount of info in here, but the way to do the report is exactly the same. So you want to set your date range. So they have said we're looking at the 17th of August to the 30th of August, which is pretty cool because everyone does their invoicing on the 31st. Interesting. Anyhow, and you want to compare it with, say, 6 periods. See what that looks like, and click update. So what Xero will do is, if you can see, just move that up a bit. So you've got, this is the current period, 17th to 30th, that we're in level 4. This is the previous fortnight. 3rd to the 16th, and the fortnight before that, and so on. So what you can do from here is look at the drop in revenue. So you're looking for a 40% drop. You can do that on your calculator. So you would go, in this example, you would go 13,714.82 minus 1411.96 to get the difference, which is, I'll just write that down, 12302.86, and then you divide that difference by the 13,714.82. So your decline in revenue is 89.7%. So clearly that's more than 40%, and you can go ahead and apply for the wage subsidy. Now, so I was just using these two numbers. When they're talking about the comparison periods, they're talking about typical periods. So I know this is just a demo, but the next one down, the $17.35, that wouldn't be a typical period. So you're just sort of, if you go to the last period back and there's a 40% difference, well then boom, don't need to look any further. But you know, if you wanted to go back to the June, July one, and that's typical for you, it's just in your own mind, just think, is this a typical period? Like, was the last 2 weeks like really big and you invoiced out something that you normally wouldn't? Then you probably wouldn't use that. But you know, if you're sort of $7,500 is typical compared to 1.5, well, you could use that. So we're just looking at the sales line or the revenue line, whatever you've got it called in your Xero account, across here, and that's all they're looking at. So what you can do from here, because they want you to keep evidence of how you've calculated it, is what are we doing? Save as and publish it, and that will take it through. Just I would rename it profit and loss for wage subsidy, and then click your save button. Then you don't have to worry about it. You can keep that in Xero, it'll stay there forever. And if what's the wage subsidy, that's MSD. So if they ever come back to you and want to see your proof, you can bring up that report and show them. So that's pretty much all you need to do. Obviously, you still need to have your NZBN number, yep, and your employee details. So just remembering that you can claim for full-time and part-time employees. You can claim for shareholder employees as long as they're active in the business. And if you're a sole trader, you can claim for yourself. Right, so hopefully that is helpful to you. Remember, it's a 40% decline that they're looking for. Cheers.